Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption, called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think corruption can be eliminated or reduced if more Nigerians demonstrate values of integrity in their places of work?
By the time you have good people in our community, in our society, and they lay a good example to the coming generation, actually the corruption will be minimized. We should have to introduce something of a policy that can minimize the corruption from the childhood.
If government is doing its part very okay, there's no point of anybody looking one outside or the other for him to enrich himself. Once he has been doing his work, and government is also playing its role as well. So, quite all right, corruption can be reduced drastically.
It will be eliminated or reduced drastically and possibly be eliminated, because if we should have people of more integrity, I think the whole issue will be better. Looking at from where I'm working, I think from the little I can see, from the little ones that are doing well there, who are trying to protect their integrity, please, if we have more of people like them, I think the whole thing will be okay.
Integrity in a workplace should be a personal thing. Corruption affects every facet of the country as it stands, both in the public and private sector. And you find out that because of the high rates of financial willpower, there's no financial willpower, purchasing power. So you find out people go into corruption because they feel what they are getting is not enough.
If more Nigerians demonstrate more values and integrity in the place of work, definitely corruption can be reduced to minimum rates. A situation whereby those who are educated are being sidelined, and those who don't have even any value to the work being assigned to them are occupying the seat. Definitely, if you don't know where you are coming from, you will not know where you are going to.
In my own view, I don't think corruption will ever be reduced in this country, no matter the level of integrity you may think we will have in this country, because the foundation is already shaking. And when the foundation has problem, I don't think anything that you lay in that foundation can come out good again. So if you talk about having more integrity, as in more people of integrity in this country, I don't think we're going to have such.
When there is a good and a well-disciplined environment, good people who are intelligent, that knows the value of educations, that knows the worth of educations, and that have the value of citizenship, that knows the people way of life, it can be reduced based on the mentality and the way of life of people. It can definitely be reduced.
Corruption starts from me and you, and it is me and you that will end corruption. That is to say, if wherever I am working, I decide that I will not cheat my neighbor, definitely corruption will stop.
It will be either eliminated or reduced to the barest minimum. You see, I have always told people this. If we are not prepared to fear God, the resultant effect is that corruption will abound. I think the fear of God is the beginning of everything. If one fears God, definitely there's no way that person can go into corrupt practices. So the opinion I hold in respect of this is that people should begin to fear God. The moment they begin to fear God, I'm telling you, there's no need to set up agencies to fight corruption. Corruption will go.
To shun this corruption in different aspects, by amending our behaviors, not to involve into anything dubious in the office, in the society, and also in the market areas. But we have to amend our ways first before we tackle that. Without us amending ourselves, I don't think it's going to be possible. But we, the citizens of Nigeria, if we can sit down and question ourselves that why are we behaving this way? Why are we not moving forward? It's as a result of corruption.
People for Nigeria, if integrity people, the people who get integrity, they for Nigeria. Corruption, no, it will still continue, because the more the people, the more the corruption. The more people where they corrupt, go they corrupt then.
Corruption cannot be eliminated outrightly, but then it can be reduced. if we show integrity in our different places of workplace, it can be reduced over time, but it cannot be eliminated outrightly.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.